Hello and welcome back to another historical chess game. This one was played in 1966 in Havana, Cuba as a part of Havana Olympiad, and the game was played between Bobby Fischer, chess legend and a world chess champion who was playing as white, and his opponent, Polish grandmaster Jacek Bednarski. This game truly showcases the way how Bobby Fischer truly played the chess game, attacking from the move 1 and not being afraid of sacrificing his pawns and his pieces in order to create a great attack. Before we go into this amazing game, if you wish to improve at chess and you want to raise your elo, if you are serious about improving your chess, there is a chess community I'm a part of and you can join in as well. You have everything from the openings, middle game, end game, tactics, how to think, how to ask questions in chess, and this will help you greatly. You can check the link in the description below. Get better at chess, you will see the message and you can check the link there. And with that being said, let's go straight into this amazing game. Bobby was playing as white and he opened the game with e4. His opponent replied with c5, knight f3, the usual open Sicilian. We have d6, d4 for white, usually what white plays, c takes on d4, knight takes on d4, knight f6, knight c3, all the standard moves. And after a6 we are in neither Sicilian. Bobby continues his game with amazing bishop c4, so-called Sozin Fischer attack. Sozin Fischer attack, of course, named by him. Black immediately replies with e6, blocking this dangerous scope of this bishop on this weak f7 square. And by the way, bishop c4, a very common idea even in close Sicilians, like Grand Prix attack, to put this bishop here and then open up the position with f4 and then aim at this weak f7 pawn. We have bishop to b3 played by Bobby Fischer, which is a preventive move in case b5 is played, which is a common move in neither Sicilian. Black continues with knight b to d7 and immediately Bobby goes for f4 like in Grand Prix attack. Black continues with knight to c5, decent move. Now he attacks this pawn and he also wants to get rid of this really dangerous white squared bishop. Bobby completely ignores this threat and he goes for f5. He tries to open up the opponent's king, ignoring the pawn threat and also the attack on this bishop. Black decided to pick up with knight f takes on e4, and after f takes on e6, Bobby again ignores this threat now and he lets his opponent play this dangerous queen h4 move. It looks like Bobby overlooked this dangerous queen move. Now the point of this move is of course that now the only move is actually to save yourself with the g3. Anything else is losing. For example, king to e2 or king to f1. The result is the same, you will get checkmated. So Bobby is in a lot of trouble right now, unless he finds the best moves, but I believe he also saw this. He defends with g3, you saw this from King's Indian defense. When the f file is opened, this diagonal becomes weak around the king, and now black has this knight picks up on g3. And again, Bobby needs to be really precise because his king is in a lot of trouble. And Bobby finds the only move in this position. If you like, you can pause the video and see what is the only move that saves white in this position. And of course, congratulations if you find the move knight to f3. By the way, just to show you how serious Bobby's situation is, after knight takes on g3, now for example, if you play some passive move, the point is that not only your rook hangs, but actually after knight g takes on e4, this is a mate in 2 moves. Anywhere you go, let's say you go on e2, queen f2 is checkmate. Again, after g takes on e4, if you go anywhere else, king on f1, the same is the checkmate. So you're getting checkmated in 2 moves if you're careless. But luckily for Bobby, he finds this knight to f3, and for now this king can be relieved. Black of course continues the pressure because this queen is attacked right now, and still he wants to continue this pin on this rook. After this move, Bobby continues with e takes on f7 with a check. This pawn is defended and king goes on d8 for black. Bobby now plays rook to g1, finally to remove this knight from this rook from this pin, and now this knight is clearly hanging. That is the reason why black plays knight to f5, because the threat is no longer there. Bobby continues with centralizing his knight with knight to d5. Now this knight looks really scary here and it is getting ready to attack black's position. And finally, because of this move, this pawn is hanging, which black uses, and he decided to pick up this pawn on f7 because this pawn is really dangerous here deep in the black's camp. Now Bobby continues amazingly with bishop g5 check. The king now has to go on e8. Just to show you, if bishop g5, if bishop e7 for example, then this can easily be taken. And now if you decide to pick up with your knight, then queen to d6, any complete devastation in the black's position. So after bishop g5, you have to move your king, you cannot block with the bishop, and now we have queen to e2 check for Bobby Fischer. Again asking the question, what will you do? In this position, black decided to play bishop to e6 to block this and also put the pressure on this knight. Bobby now finds this amazing move, knight to f4, this bishop is still in the pin, and now this bishop on e6 is pressured even more. Black finds the only move of the position, which is king to d7. Basically, you move your king from this nasty pin and you also protect your bishop here. In this position, Bobby decided to castle long or castle queenside. So now he pressures this pawn. Also, a lot of different threats are on the board, and in this position, black makes a huge mistake. Although his position is really difficult at this moment, computer already gives more than 4 points advantage for Bobby Fischer. He plays queen to e8. Which is a mistake of the position. After long castle, computer recommends this move, actually sacrificing your queen with bishop takes on b3, and right now after knight to e5, obviously you cannot take. You are hanging, king has to go on c7, and after knight takes on e7, bishop takes on f7, you gave up your queen for 2 pieces. Unfortunately, not enough compensation. Computer still gives this a complete win for white. Although you have 2 pieces, this attack of Bobby is slightly weakened right now, but still a huge material advantage is for white. So black didn't want to go for that. After long castle, he went for queen to e8, and right now, which allowed Bobby to play bishop picks up on e6 with a check. Right now, knight picks up on e6, and Bobby now finds brilliant move, which is queen to e4. The main point of this move is also pressuring this knight, but this knight is completely defenseless, and also you are pressuring the b7 square here, and some checkmate threat may arise as well. After queen to e4 and g6, the last move of the position was knight picks up on e6. And the main point of this move is that now this is a completely free piece for Bobby Fischer. The position is completely collapsing. Now, if you go for queen picks up on e6, this leaves your rook hanging with queen picks up on b7 check. When you move your king, your rook will fall. Also, Bobby has a rook g to e1 after you move your king, let's say, to e8, so your queen will also fall and everything is hanging, and this is just simply GG. This bishop is also scoping here, checkmating threat is incoming, and there is nothing you can do and save the game. And this is how Bobby beautifully executed this attack in Fischer-sozin attack, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to leave a comment, like and share this video with other people who enjoy chess. Also guys, if you want to help me with growing my channel, you can watch my videos until the very end. This really helps me a lot because YouTube usually recommends videos that people watch at least until half of the video or even more. That's even better. That's how YouTube recommends videos to more people, because he sees that people are watching it. Also, if you want to improve your chess, no matter what your elo, if you're just starting, if you have like 800, 1000 online elo, 1500, and you want to reach 2000, or you want to reach 1000 or 1500, there is a chess community I'm a part of, which will greatly help you with improving your chess, because it has everything in one place. It has a nice dynamic play developed for people who are, let's say, intermediate or just beginning in chess, to help them and improve their attacking capacities, just improve their aggressive play, which is really important when you're starting in the game. You also have model games, you have openings, you have strategical middle game concepts, you have tactics. The most important thing is tactics. You can really improve your elo just by using and learning tactics. A lot of, I believe, like 25 tactics in this course. Amazing material. Trust me, even if you are a grandmaster or intermediate player, there is a chance that you don't know some of the tactics on the board. So this is how rich chess game is. And knowing this, also checkmating patterns, everything else, I won't bother you too much. Just check, click on the link in the description of the video. You will see Get Better at Chess sign, and just click on that and make an account, and you will not regret it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a pleasant night. Bye bye.